Working. It's working. Hi, everybody. It's Mark Rushton of MarkRushtonGallery.com. It is Saturday, March 18th, 2023. And let's catalog and photograph this past week's paintings. What do you say? Look at this new surface here. Can you see it? This was the formerly cheap coffee table. And this is interesting. Anyway, it's hollow, and this well, they weren't screws. They were those those little bolty things that go in there. What are those things called? Allen screw bolt things. Anyway, they broke on the other side. All you did was breathe, and then they kind of crack. So we're gonna get something nicer. But I couldn't just throw this out. It's a pretty nice surface. It's a little textured, but I thought most importantly, it's light, and it'll do a nice job of well, we'll see. I didn't want to photograph the artworks on that dirty paint splattered piece of wood anymore. So I'm gonna see if this is an upgrade here. This is last night's painting, and we'll photograph that one last, but I'm going to go and process it right now. Going to process that, and then we'll go over the 5 paintings, get them photographed into a frame, and then do the photography, and then I'll give them a title. So this is what I normally do the next day after completing a painting. Okay, I put it on a 8x10 cardstock here. Then I usually put a pre-cut mat over it, kind of as a guide. Then I'm going to go and adhere this painting, which is on spun bonded olefin, also known as Tyvek. I'm going to adhere it to the cardstock with a little bit of Tyvek tape here. I like Tyvek tape. I like Tyvek. So many good things about it. It's archival, recyclable. I don't know where you'd recycle it, but they say it's recyclable. It's archival, mold resistant, water resistant. What's not to love? So that looks good. Let's get the other paintings out here. Trying to remember which day I did these here. This one's very nice. So we'll do these in order here. I think I did that. That was the first one. I think it was like this. It was like this. These are the 5. Because the first one here I did was I was trying to do this orange border, kind of like a Rothko. And then I was trying to do my abstract landscape in there. Now, I'm not going to continue on with this sort of theme, but I do like it, but I just don't want to continue on with that. So this, and I think I did another one last week. They're kind of one-offs. That's fine. Somebody may like them for what they are. And I like them, but, Let me show you a couple other things here before we get to putting these in the frame and photographing them. So I needed to get some more cardstock. I buy these in little packs of 50. Hamilco white cardstock, 50 pack, 8x11, comes in this lovely little box, which I'll save. And I bought it. I've been buying it from Amazon, but I found out I can also order it from Wally Mart. And so it's going to be here Monday. And I thought, well, why not? So got more of that coming. The other thing I had to buy was a new iToya Art Profolio, 8.5 by 11. This, and I wasn't sure how big this fella is here, except there it is right there, 90. So you get 90 pages in this portfolio. And so, well, I'm missing a few here, but these are, so that there's 90 and it's 180 pages. And we're just about, there's the other one there. We're just about full up at the end here, getting close. So I ordered another one from Blick. And I ordered some, you know, turns out Blick sells the Amsterdam ink, you know, along with, I knew they also sold De La Rowney. So my favorite Flame Orange. I think I ordered 2 of these because I love them. And what else did I buy from there? Oh, I got a new palette knife. Now this one I'm going to clean the paint off of, but I should have a separate palette knife that's always clean. I know it's a bit of an indulgence there, but you see how this goes here. These are really just a really lovely way to display the book paintings and just anything in portrait mode. Really does a nice job. Now these are not masked off like that. I guess I could put a would that fit in there? That would probably bulk it up a little too much and probably tear the plastic, but this is a good way to, you know, if somebody wanted to thumb through it, you know, find your special painting. It also might be a good way to, you know, go through them. I don't know. It's a little shiny there, but the other thing I want to do is I want to make one that is purely landscape versus portrait mode. So I'll be moving some of these out of here. I'll probably move the portrait ones into the new one. And then this will be entirely landscape mode here on these. Then that way it's easier to, you're not switching things all the time, right? Some of these are from several years ago. These are quite lovely. Just building up a body of work. What can I say? Anyway, I mean, this thing weighs a lot, you know, 90 times 2, and you get all this stuff in there, and look at that. Nothing can stop us. That was just me messing around. Love that one. And at some point I switched over to the, when I was doing the book paintings, I switched over to the portrait mode there. These are all in my gallery, Mark Rushton Gallery. You can go to the Mark Rushton Gallery, look in paper paintings. They're all out there. You can sign up for my mailing list. I try to send something out every week or 2. I try to have sales every now and then. Really, right now, it's just largely building up a body of work. You know, playing with the different themes. Oh, that is so beautiful. And so is this one. This one's just fantastic. Love that one. Minimize. I mean, look at that. It's great. Love them all. Do you love them all equally? No, but some of them I was like, wow, how did I make that? How did I make that? That's pretty cool. So anyway, 10 minutes of that, just what people don't want to hear. I don't care. I'm just here to show off the work, talk about it. It's good. Enjoy my fine lemon water. Okay. Let's get this going here. All right, so we got this in here. I'll put this into my Blickwood gallery frame. I love the Blickwood gallery frames. So easy to use. So easy to abuse. I just abuse these things left and right. But they're great. This one's coming apart a little bit. Well, no. You're gonna get that. You're gonna get that. All right. Let's get this going here, and then you know what? That looks pretty good. Look at that in the video screen. Here, here's another thing that I ordered today. It should be here tomorrow. Is the a new camera stand. This one is it's a cheapie, and the other one is the new one is a cheapie, but I think it's going to hold a little bit better. But we'll see. What I want to be able to do is I want to have the camera come over from the side. So like right now, it's like right here. So I'm always having to paint around the camera stand. And that's no good. It's no good. All right. I should have done this earlier. But I kind of got sidetracked and I'm a little on the tired side. Oh, that looks wonderful. Oh my gosh. Well, you'll see it. I do like to get 3 photos at least. I like to get, and then I'll make a 4th out of it. But what I do is with these photos is I do one in the frame and the mat. I do a second one of just sort of in the mat. And then I do a detail. And then once I process all these, I make one that's a square detail of the painting. And that's for the web page. I'm slowly getting a little smarter about this. I don't know. What do I know? You've been in tech all these years. How come processes evolve over a period of time? They really do. So when I started the gallery side, I didn't know everything. I knew I didn't know everything, right? So you have to be mindful of that. All right. So what am I going to do here? I have to do something really quick. Do I have a piece of scrap paper around here that I can write on? None of this is scrap. I have some scrap around here. How about this? That's good. We'll use that as scrap. Okay, so now I got to come up with a title for this. What are we going to call this? Let's put that back on here. Any ideas? I like to title these myself. I'm going to call this Setback. Is it a setback? No, I don't want to call it setback. It is kind of set back. I'll call it Property Setback. And I don't really sign it. I sign like that. And then I always put the orientation there at the bottom. Oh, that looks good. I like this surface. I'm already a fan of it. Already a fan. Number 2 out of 5. That's nice. All right. Bear with me here. There's always some sort of technical snafu that you have to address. Yeah, you know, I'll deal with that later. That's fine. Okay. There we go. I'm sure the that app always wants to. It never gets the orientation of it right. Rarely. It always does it wrong. Apps aren't very smart. What are we going to call this? Reddish in the evening. Nice. Should put these in order here. Next. Next. All right. Okay. Love this one. This was a painting that I made just messing around with the inks that I don't normally work with. And then what I started off with is not how it had ended. It was entirely random, and it was purposefully, you know, something that was at the bottom of the you know, I just winged it. I really like how this came out. What are you going to call it? I'm going to call it Distinct Lens. I don't know why. Let's just call it the Distinct Lens. I'm going to use those words up. And again, with this one, it was the same sort of thing. Let's start off with colors I don't normally use and make something of it, right? So I think I started on that one off with it was either oxide black or pearlescent black. I can't remember. I'd have to watch the video again. And then I was able to reverse it back into this kind of this blue, cloudy evening, greenish nuclear thing. Yeah, I like it. Get it photographed. I should probably scan these. I don't know. Maybe I should scan these. Whoa. Trouble with the wire here. Greenish haze. There you go. Greenish haze. That's nice. It's okay to be literal. What am I supposed to call it anyway, right? Number 62, 2018. I'm not going to call it that. This one I kind of flipped everything. This was the St. Patrick's Day one. So green on top and orange on the bottom, right? And then the greenish sky, kind of interesting. Orange down below. Added a bit of what did I add on that? Red and green to kind of achieve that brownish, ochre, orangish type of thing. Maybe I will try to scan these. Not now. I won't torture you with that. What am I going to call this one? Happy St. Patrick's Day? Yeah, no. Green skies of the desert. I can't write. Slop that one out there. It's okay. That's nice. That's nice. That's good. Whew. Man. That's a good one. That's a good one too. Happy with my work lately. Really just am completely happy with my work. And so, I just feel like I just have to keep knocking it out, Keep working on it. Building that body of work. I don't want to be I don't really have to concern myself with sales. That's not really key at this point. The main thing is building up that body of work, pivoting whenever I can, and just making new things. If not every night, then at least a few times a week, and then putting them into the catalog, putting them onto the gallery, at least making them available, as I continue to learn more and more about all this. Because you're on your own, you know? You just are. And that's okay. That's okay. Just, you know, being a working artist is fun, right? If you sell a few things along the way, that's fun too. There are much worse things I could be doing with my time right now than this. It really, it's fun. A lot of stuff that you can learn. You're not just applying ink or paint to a substrate. So many other things that go into it. It's unbelievable. And then just all the technical crap you have to know to put it on a website, get that out and show that off to other people. It's mind-boggling. A lot of skills, a lot of skill set, a lot of processes. So anyway, that is it for this afternoon anyway. I'll be back later this evening, hopefully, with a new painting, maybe. But for now, I'm going to go and reorient the photos and try to scan a couple of these, maybe. See if they come out okay on the scanner. I've had some problems with that sort of thing. And see where that goes. I'm a little nosy today. It's cold. It's really cold today. It's ridiculously cold and very, very windy out. So I have no interest in going outside. I might go for a little car ride later, but that's every day. That's for the mind, right? Yeah. All right. Talk to you later.